My bad. I went a little went a much. I went a little much. My bad. It was a great conversation. It was a great conversation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm back. I had to come back. That was a good conversation. I was trying to answer. Okay, I to try not to spill so much. So, my bad. Oh, you guys brought me to. You guys took me down the memories. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gosh, that was a good conversation. Okay, I know. Maybe I should take that as a sign. Like, okay, look, it's 10:22. Like, what are you gonna do? Okay, I want to go live one more time, and then I'll like. I want to do this live. People are asking me questions. Can you believe it? Wow, people are like hanging out, asking questions. We're talking to each other. We're trying to get to know each other a little better. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hi. The other light flicked off. I guess it detected that things got a little bit personal, and it just said live ended. I'm like, hey, but I made it back. Yeah, that was an interesting conversation, but I was like, wait a minute. I want to do that one more, go live one more time. We're not done. I'm having a serious conversation. Oh my gosh. I was just really coming in to say, hope everyone is having a good morning and a good day. And hi. I hope that you are like getting all of the positive energy that you can get. You know, hope all of the light is shining on you. Yes, all of those good things, such as with my clients. You know, my clients are right now. They are um, everything is manifesting to them, right? They will argue with me over details because they're still trying to use like some sort of formula. And I just now found a book that best explains, but even as I explain it the way the book explains about like timeline, they still ask even more questions. So, so I'm like, well, when I answer the question in my way, and I use like psychic like ideology or philosophies, metaphysical term, it's like okay, that doesn't make any sense. And then if I put it in the words that because I discovered a theoreticist mathematician, they're like, then they start asking me more questions. I'm like, well, I haven't read that part yet. I haven't got that far in the book. And I don't think they have. They already told me they don't even have the formulas and to even give that answer. So I said, look, this is the way that I keep up with timeline, making predictions. Events happen and then they happen in chronological order. And then I just gotta just follow the order and I can determine when. Everything has happened from A to Z. It's just that this one thing that they are desiring, and they're like asking, like, will they be standing at the at the corner of the table or sitting down? I'm like, you just here to bless me, aren't you? That's the only reason why you're here is just to bless me. Yeah, for play on phone. Yes, play in phone. Hey, hey, hey. It's oh for the is that Philippines? Oh, hey, what's up from the Philippines? Yes, I had a friend who was Philippine. Yes, a really good friend. I also have a few friends. No, that's not important. They're friends and they are Philippine. they're Filipino. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So I grew up. Oh my gosh, I grew up around so much culture. I used to walk home with a friend from Thailand, and he had this piece of jewelry I believe it was of a spirit or a deity. You know, he gave it to me. It was green. It was jade, but he gave it to me. Um, he basically, he said, yeah, it's like a Buddha, but I remember it was like female, but it was Thailand. Hmm. Oh gosh, when we walked, where by his place, that the food always smelled marvelous. I always had a hunch that someday I would, really get really heavy into the food of Orient. I knew it. My friend would make she would make her dad like Filipino rice, and I think it's like rice and bean. I think it had some bean in it, but it was like a special way she made it, and he loved it. And he worked long hours, and when I would sometimes I would. She's like, I'm bored, so I would have to like when I'm on my run, because so when I would run, and I always like drop in and hang out with her. I'm like, first of all, when's your dad gonna be home? She's like, just hang out. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. I'm like, I don't know. Just let me know so I can skit. I can skedaddle. I can kick rocks up her driveway. Got a long driveway. Oh gosh, you have the bingo. I do like to play on the phone, but I don't have bingo. I okay. Other people gamble. Gambling is not fun for me because okay, other people gamble, but um, like my dad, he's the first person who asked me to use my abilities to help him with predictions on where to place bets, and of course we would share. Like he would give me no, he would give me okay, so I would be right, and he would you know spend $5 and get me things that I want. At that time, $5 was a lot, and he would go to the store and he would come back with like a bag full of. He knows at that time I was kind of well. He considered me to be big because he's like he's a brick house, and he liked uh yeah, he used to make me mad with he like pinch the side, and I'm like when I think about it, it's like nothing there. But he had like the 2% right, and the rest was just rock. So he would always like, and still to this day, like I'm like looking and I'm like noticing that bit. I'm like, okay, I need to slow down. Or I need to go run. Like a lot of times why I go running is because of that memory. That's that's why. But yeah, I have a complex about gambling. I don't think it's meant for me, but I help other people. And I used to there was a lady who I babysat for. She loved bingo, and she was like, "Should I play bingo tonight?" She'd call me. Do I, like, get the cards, go to the table. Then she's like, look, baby, I'm not gonna say his name. Is the baby? Yeah, baby's fine. He's watching television. We're having a good time. I only called out for you a few times. It's not sad. All that. Just play with him. But I always knew it was like, okay, when she calls, she's just calling to say food is on the way because she's going to order food. And I was like, yes. Uh, and she was like, okay, do you think I should play bingo? And she's like, what number should I, what, like when should I play, and how many cards should I get? And so, and would win. And of course, out of the winnings, she would send like order out food. If like, yeah. So, gosh, I use it my gift to eat. So so I don't gamble, so to speak. I don't gamble for like I play for fun. I do like those games, but it's not necessarily I don't know. I don't think it's meant for you to win. It's like you just press the button and it just, and your phone lights up and makes a lot of noise. I do play those games, but I don't play for money. And I don't gamble myself for money. Like in the UK, they ask me like what horses to play. The US, the men will ask about stocks and things like that to play, or investments. Especially investments. Internationally, men will ask about crypto. Women are like, when they hear this, they're like, and then it happens in the morning, and they're like, I wish you would not have pulled your money out so fast. I said, don't. Like, I blew my money out. Like, I've been right on everything else. I will never forget that. So if I were, look, this is what I would do. If I was gonna, I wouldn't gamble and then win. This is the way I would do it. I would read one of the men, right? And then that man, that's going to be accurate. And then I would follow behind that man because I know where the winning is. And then I would be gambling, or I would be investing in stock, or aligning with crypto in some way, Bitcoin. And then I would share in the prediction. So I would do it that way. I don't do that. It just hadn't dawned on me to do it. So I haven't gotten into that. But psychics do. I bet women do it too, but particularly like Uri Geller is one of the first psychics. But then I see men online who are considered gifted and are psychically gifted, and they talk about like getting into stocks. Oh yeah, no. Linda Georgian played stocks. Big psychic, and she had she was she was over the PRN, the Psychic Readers Network, and I remember growing up saying, I want to be on that show. I want to do that, what they're doing. So, but yeah, she talked about getting into stocks, and she was successful. So yeah, so psychics do navigate that world. But that's the way that I would do it. I would read you all coming in, and then of course I'm going to be right, and then I would do exactly what I told you to do, and then it would be a payout. Yeah, life. Yeah, keep having a happy life. Don't let anybody trick you out of your happiness. That is so easy to do. Talk your own self out of your own happiness. Oh, believe that woman. Gay, man, poop. Possible. Yeah. Stop saying that. Okay. So outside, haha. You outside? Windy outside. Well, the sun was trying to come out, so yeah, it's a bit cloudy. It's a bit cloudy. Oh my gosh. I uh I like what they call it. I do take out all of the nutrients, but I know how to put it back in. I know the whole process. So, and yeah. So I always put it back in. I am definitely like, I just love the feel, because when I was young, and I was rocking the fro, And I just like I loved my grandmom. She would uh, turn on the hot. It was so scalding, God, and she would. I mean, that's I learned how to speak up to her. Hot, hot, hot. So she would, or when she would go away, I would like turn the knob back. It was like she had to see the steam coming off of it. I was like, is that necessary? So when she was, I was like, but when we worked that out, and she would just keep dumping like half, like about all of the bottle, and she would just massage, and I just love that. So, so now I do that for me. So yeah, I don't think I can not shampoo. I like it too. I like the massage of it. Hmm. I like the massage. Yeah, I like I gotta keep soap, and I like my oils. Um, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not. I know that like oils and nutrients, keep it in the skin, and your skin produce natural oils. It's just, I think that self care is like I'm in the self care, and we talk about like holistic day, like take time out. Like if you have a bath, or if it's a shower, it could be a spiritual shower, and light a lavender candle, etc. Throw some bubbles in there. Drop some caps of oil in there. you know. So yeah, but I do monitor like okay, this is weird. It used to. Okay, this is so crazy to say. Okay, so if I start liking a particular product and it's pretty fabulous, like I promise, like some model comes out and says, "Stop using this quick. This one is taking out my hair." I'm like, "That's my favorite brand." So, but so, so I haven't heard any bad reviews over any of the things I use currently. Like and sub. Thank you. Yes, we got you guys. We got another sub, and we got a like. Nice. Thank you so much. We're working on it. We're working on, getting a organic, friendly atmosphere, spiritual space. We can talk about anything though. We're talking right now. We're talking about just random things, and I love it. But yes, we go all over the map. So whatever your thoughts are, uh, please share them. But please be open minded as well. Continue with your beliefs, have your faith. We're not asking you to put down any books at all. No, no, maintain all that. Share a little bit even of it. It's okay, but just please be open minded. There's other groups here too, and everybody's welcome, including you. Everybody's welcome. So yeah. But yeah, I am a psychic. But yeah, but I like to talk about other things as well. So anyway, thank you for liking and subbing, and I hope you have an amazing day. You have good energy around you. Um, oh, now I got to figure out what I want to write to you all next, because okay, so when I write to you guys, I share it with my clients. My clients, I pose it as a question, I guess, and then so now they're reaching out and asking questions about various areas of the subject. So that seems a bit like a big thing. That's a thing. Oh, now it's become a thing. So you'll get more like little paragraphs. I can add a little bit more information because I only have 900 characters to my clients, but to you all, I can, you might, yeah, I can add a little more. Go into a little bit more depth. Um, but yeah, 2026, I'm focused on writing books. So that's the goal. That's where I guess that's kind of like where we're going. But Spirit has me in 2026 with that. I already have the I guess the software, so that I can produce, yeah, the ebook. Yeah, so that is on its way. So the subjects are going to expand in sort of like a book format. I've already worked out like what about I guess the physical books. That happens only by request, or maybe there'll be so many at least at the beginning, and then I guess we can come back and make certain material available in the physical form, soft hardcover. So that's where I'm on my way to at the top of the year. For now, I'm just finding my way around. Like you all are very new to me, so our conversations are very new to me. I enjoy them, and yeah, and yeah, we can talk about anything that really comes to your mind. Any subject, the more extensive subjects, that are, I guess, like very specific, it probably will happen a little later. But I intend to definitely do that for members, not like for these types of lives. I kind of like just relax, more of a relaxed feel. But I know my stuff, and I don't forget it. So just because I'm not talking about it, like I have access. Oh, you see them. I have access to all my tools. They're all are here. What time is it? Okay, I'm making good for time. Yeah, 10:42, where I'm at. I'm up north. Mm-hmm. Yes. We're gonna grow this channel. Can you subscribe? Oh, somebody did subscribe. They did sub. I'm so happy. Good. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. Yeah, they subbed. I'm like, wow, you subbed? And they liked. They didn't just sub, they also liked the live. So that's a good thing. And hopefully, I'll be able to help the community. That's my plan. I need to get into the position. Yeah, there was a bit of an intervention and a bit of an interruption. So okay, so I was reaching my height, is what I remember. I was soaring. They when I went, they don't like to see me with my wings. So, oh my gosh. But anyway, just before like I'm getting ready to invest in the community, that's when like more or less is in short, true colors come out, so to speak. So my YouTube channel is a wonderful medium to develop to where working in the sense of like being a light worker, for example, for the community or for those who really need the information. This happens. Oh, by the way, on this same thread, sometimes I'm like scrolling around and I see people and they their TikToks, and I'm being a psychic. I'm like I wouldn't need anything from them, and because I don't even require a name or a birthday. I can just all I need to do is just either read your question or hear your question. So I could answer or give spiritual support. And so I always have to like physically pull myself out. Like, don't stay out of that, because they may not want that. I could privately send it, but I don't. I'm like, don't even do that. Why? Why do you want to do that? But it's just that's what I do all day, every day. So I'm like scrolling there, like, yeah, I just got here and I like look for a job, and that's the kind of questions I work with. And they probably think, psychics? You mean like on Disney Channel? Like wizards and witches? Like, stop playing with me. I'm like, I'm out here for real. Like, no, seriously. Fortune tell, like fortune cookie. You are crazy. No, I really do work. I really do. I help people. so, so I'm like, uh. What I've begun doing is posting like 1 minute to 3 minute videos, and then if they happen to come across them, it's but not speaking to them directly. It's just like things that I'm pretty sure they will notice, that anybody notice, like as they say, universal messages, and then it's words of encouragement. But yes, I want to get so good, so reputable, even on my YouTube channel, that people are like, yeah, I am in dire straits, and yeah, I am here. So look, what do you have in mind? Like, what does your card say today? And then I could do it. So that's my goal. Yeah, I wanted to do more for the, but I had to clear people, other and anybody, all people, even my dear friends, even siblings, even spirit parents out. I had to get them all out of the arena. I got to clear it. Everybody is out. I have my office, out of my reading space. Get away. Don't no more, like, don't dictate who calls, when they call, how I can engage them. Information share, what to say. Out. So I have to do that first before, in other words, help myself first, and then I can help the community. I think that's maybe what universe wants me to do. So of course, I'm signed on with the top companies in the U.S. Number one, when you look them up, and which best company, the company that I'm signed with comes up. And then, of course, in the UK, Europe, all across Europe, all the rest of the world, um, I'm connected with 5 famous psychics. I accept calls from their clients. Yeah. So, and then my YouTube channel, that is purely me, and no matter what happens. So as my wings become much stronger, no one's gonna be able to uh, like you know, the last one. It was December 19th. I'll never forget it. 2019. It's like I was ascending like a comet, and my rings just enough in time for me to, like, coast and land. And I was hired on the 25th, December 25th. Oh gosh, if that wasn't universe. And yeah, so now I'm back. I'm like, okay, we're not gonna this, because this is a bit of one of my cycles, right? I gotta break. I'm teaching everybody to break cycles. This is one of my cycles. Like wings, and there's like, they start pushing buttons. So, and that I can defend psychically, spiritually. Yes, I don't. I leave no rock unturned, but it's their. Actually, it's their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, just because some people take away their toys, they take their toy back. You can't just like go zapping people because they want their toys back, right? So, that's why I look at it. So, in my maturity, I said, well, let me try to build up, a space that is its own, and it has no ties to anyone. It's considered somewhat to be my own, and this is like as close as it gets. So this is it. I think that it will grow. It becomes something important. That's my hopes. Anyway, this time we'll do it right. We did it. We tried to do it politely. So, and like, I thought that's how you're supposed to do it. Like, oh yeah, so y'all hold hands. No. Then you're like, well, what? Okay, what if I just, do this work service for you, and you do the community thing? Like, they don't do the community thing. So it's like, but if I was given that, I would do the community thing. It's like, well, I guess you'll have to make your own. It's like, no, I'm gonna try this again. They're like, oh, just hold hand. No. And like, eventually, it's like, wait a minute, you're the only one that's shining here. Let go, let go, let go. Turn all this turns off. So flick them off. So now this time different. This time we're gonna do it on YouTube, like everybody, other professional, and we're gonna be there for you like we intended to do. But we have learned a lot though. So in throughout all that in the intro, we picked up a lot of extra stuff. So that's why, Universal's like, yeah, it's not, when they say it's not your time, no, I'm still training you. I'm still like, I got some things to still show you. So you're done sulking, okay? Come on to the dark woods. Go send him the dark grove. All right, now you can hear me. Look, you need to go here, go there. And then I do it, and then it's just, everything just comes together. Hey, what's up? What is up? Send smiles. Good. What's up? What's up? Yeah, good. Good to see you here. Hope you're having an amazing day. That's what's up. I hope that your day is wonderful. Hope you're protected. And you just seeing what life's about. You're exploring it. Hope it's fun for you, exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to get to the part where I can explore the world again. So right now, I have to become even more established. So like just being with the top companies, paired with the top companies, that's not well. I'm established in the industry, but yeah, that's not established in my own individual space, which because I tend to what they call it, pull away from everybody anyway. So it's happening again. Except this time they're not clipping my wings. They're like, it's kind of like well, I want to be respectful. So, like, like I come in as the runt, right? That's the last one born, and the runt is supposed to be the toughest because he's so small, and he or she has to get to the milk, right? And then eventually becomes the biggest, the toughest, and the biggest, because it starts from the ground up, right? And build. So I'm like that. So I'm at the part where I become bigger. So it's like no, you do this too well. So like I have to like come in. It's kind of like now I'm not. It's like I'm just like now I become the older sibling. I have to make sure that everybody is seated properly. Kind of like let everybody else kind of come in and and feast, and then check in with with the elders, and then I can sit, and then I can finally relax. So it's kind of like that. So like around 11 noon, I can can come in. Yeah. So which that's always been a problem. Like my spiritual path, it ends up, what do you call it? As okay, I show up. I'm like, wherever you need me, right? Wherever you put me, wherever you need me, wherever I fit, right? I do that all my life, but it's like it's not what do you call it? It's like it's like when I'm there, it's like I want it's not I don't infringe. It's that step over people's toes. It's like a bit of overbear. People, I think they take me as overbearing. Like like I'm taking up too much territory, I guess. But I'm not. I'm only allotted where you draw the parameters. I have to stay in that area and nothing outside. But I tend to excel. Like instead of expand, it'll build. It'll go up, and so you come and you're like, What's this? I didn't, you know, permission this. I didn't sign off on this. So, but it's like, but it's doing everything you ever wanted it to do, and then they're like, take it down. So, but that's me. So that's where I'm at. So yeah, not even sort of. That's about right. So so my clients outright will say like what I'm trying to not like they'll say I prefer you over anyone else or I only want to talk to you. It's like after somebody talks with somebody else, they like talk with me, they're like, I'm talking to you from now on. Or I get put in these strange positions that are like, well, they said this, and they're thinking that we're going online. I'm like, I say something opposite. I'm like, ooh, I wish you would have told me what they said and that who you spoke to at the start of the reading. And then mine comes out right, and so then they come hang out with me, and they're like, oh boy. So this happens like back to back. Very rare do we align with other people that they, I guess, have read with, and so. Hmm. Yeah. So that they're like, well, your constituent or your colleague said, but we don't even talk. But go ahead. And yeah, so and then it becomes a bit tricky. Yeah, it's no fun like what they call it, either not being given a chance or like you say too so good at it, they're like it's kind of like the teacher who says, I don't believe you scored that high, something went wrong, you cheated, or we need to test again. And then you do better in the second, you do better in the second on the second test, so the second or third test you do better even. So it's kind of like that. They're like, and I'm gonna be watching this time. You so help me if you cheat, you do, but then and they're like, you have to do well, exceptionally well this time because I'm gonna be watching, and I'm gonna know if you did because if you don't perform well this time, because it's not even the same test, and you do better on the second one for them. That's the situation. I'm speaking like this really happened to me. They're like, oh, that's very telling. Like, you're really there, aren't you? Oh my gosh, that's just like trauma much. So that's where we're at. So anyway, YouTube will, I think will, because it's so spread out. This is a maybe a better place. It's like it feels like it's only me against me. So I hope anyway. My point, all of that is, I hope this time it becomes what I think it's meant to become a community of sorts where people can have complete access and not be measured how much access or how far into success that can be achieved. Just as much as abundance in your life. So when I say abundance, inwardly I'm receiving abundance. I know what it means, and it's effective in your life as well it is in my life as a psychic. So that's what the goal is. What day is it? Oh, last minute. One more blessing. Have a great day. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And remember, sometimes you're in a position, but think about the client. Think about the person you're serving, not necessarily the person who, you have to maybe partner with. I know sometimes it may be a challenge like, no, I would rather, use all the I would rather, yes. But if you are in the brink of making a major transition, and right now, your soul family will more support you than not. you know, just imagine like but the people who you're helping, those people are getting a life. And of course, that's reflecting on you and you're almost there to achieving the level of success, that you've attempted so many times. This time, believe it or not, people it's going to take other people to get you there, but getting you there, you're on your way. You'll be there to the destination, and you'll have all of the rewards in the end in the form of a treasure chest. And you'll be able to take out all of the gems and the pieces and look at them one by one. You'll say, look at this one. I remember this one. This one has a story. Each of your gems in your treasure, in amongst your treasures, will have a story for you to reflect on and share with others as wisdom and knowledge. Okay, so that's my minute, and I will see you all in a little bit.